Hello everyone, welcome to Code Escuela, and in this episode we are going to build a Blazor app from a Excel template. So I'm going to select some random Microsoft Excel template and we will try to replicate it as a Blazor application. And so before we proceed, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you get the latest updates from us. And so yeah, let's proceed. So again, I'm going into this episode or project head on straight. I have no preparations for this one, and so let me just open my Microsoft Excel here. Okay, let me pull this up here, and let's try selecting some templates. Okay, can have this several. There are several templates here. Okay, let me just choose one that we can start building on. Let's try business. If you can choose from here, simple service invoice, weekly timesheet. Let's look for something that's much easier, or if you think easier to do. Okay, let's go back. Let's select personal. Let's try personal. Personal monthly budget, weekly chore schedule. What else? To-do list, personal mileage tracker. Personal. Let's try this one. Hmm. Let's try something else. What should be? What should we choose? Let's try this one first. Monthly budget. Okay. Let's click create and see how this would look like. Let me just adjust my screen first. It's a bit too big. Okay. Let me try setting this up. Screen. Let's reduce it a bit. Okay. That should be much better now. Okay. So create a personal monthly budget in this worksheet. Helpful instructions how to use this are in sales column. Okay. So personal monthly budget. Then you have this section projected monthly income. It's this. It's fixed values. A sum of this. Okay, we have actual monthly income. Then we have monthly. Okay, now we have projected. We have several formulas here. Actual balance. Okay, there's also a formula and then the difference. Okay. Then here we have several sections also. Is this start? Okay, about this template, personal monthly budget worksheet. The tracker projected an actual monthly income and projected to an actual cost. Okay. So enter expenses incurred in various categories in respective tables. Projected balance, actual balance, and difference are auto-calculated. Note. Column in personal money. Fifth and then okay. So to learn more about the tables in the worksheet, press Shift and then F10 within a table to select the table option. Alternative text. Okay. So let's try Shift F10 and that's how it goes. I don't I don't know how that works. Shift F10 where there's alternative text. This one? Shift F10. I have no idea. Anyways, let's just continue. So you have several sections here. You have inputs for transportation, loan. This is a total of this one. You have several formulas also. Then, yeah. So in each sections or group, for example, in this transportation, you have 4 columns: category, then you have projected cost, which is input values, actual cost and projected cost, and then you have the difference is it's a computation. Then yeah, same for loans, insurance, taxes, and then you have here this. Somehow this is also a formula. Okay, food, savings or investments, pets, gifts and donations, personal care, legal, and then at the bottom you have projected cost and then actual cost, total difference. Okay, seems to be the formulas for each of these cells, right? So I think this is hopefully not difficult to replicate as a Blazor app, right? So let's start creating our project. Again, we will be doing a Blazor web app, and then let's choose this one. If you don't see your any Blazor template on your in this screen, then you just search Blazor. Then it should filter out any Blazor templates. Okay, this one, and then select Blazor web app. Let's click next. So this one is the uh, from version 8 onwards. You have this new Blazor template. Okay, let's just click next, and then let's name this as what's this? Personal monthly budget. Okay, let me just put it in a specific folder like that. Oops, what happened? Select projects, Escuela, and then select folder. Okay, okay. So I think that's fine. Click next. Use the 8, no authentication, server mode render. Okay, now here on the interactivity location option, let's just select it global so we don't like forget to set the render mode on each of the components that we are going to create. Okay, so not use top level statements. So these settings should be fine, and then let's click create. Let's just wait for a few seconds. Let me pull up my IDE here. So now we have our project, fresh one. And so let us run this first just to check if things have been initialized correctly. Okay, so this is now the application running. Seems to be working fine. All right, now let's close this one and let's continue. So let's head back to our Excel template and see that we have personal monthly budget. Okay, so this part here, let's put this on our home page. Okay, so see, this seems to be like the first thing that we will see when we open our app, which in this case here we're in. How do we hide this one? um, s- yeah, I don't know, but anyways, so personal monthly, let's add a title to our page. Let's head to, oops, before we continue, let's just add this to our source control. Let me just add this locally for now. I will be uploading this one when we finish this series. All right, so let's just, seems to be done. Yeah, okay, let's create. We have our initial page. Okay, seems to be fine. Okay, let's head on to our components and then our home page. Let's set this first as personal monthly budget. Oops, it's happening. Personal budget, and here let's add some placeholders. Okay, let's try adding some placeholders. Let's remove this and let's add some boxes. So I think we can use, or we can make use of Bootstrap uh, grid layout. Okay, split our page into two sections. So this one on the left is this part, and then the one on the right will be this part. Okay, let's give uh, class is equal to row, then give class is equal to all 6. Let's split it in two columns. Okay, here add some placeholders for the moment. Okay, let's try check that. Right, let's just add this text. Let's see if we have split it correctly or have our initial layout correct. Okay, we have our monthly budget. Yep, so seems to be, we're on track here. Now I'm going to pull up and just check if kind of controls we can use for showing these sections. Okay, uh, double check what version of strap we have. It's this. It's version 5. Check out, that's fine. Let's go to docs and containers. Let's see. Layout, we have our grid. What should be, it's a card. How varied is this card? So with the card, simple container, variants and options, variety, background colors, sync. Ah, yes. Let's try it. Shared. Okay, let's try this one. Let's use a card. Oops, what happened? Let's try using a card. Either in there. Okay. Why am I select? What's happening? Ah, let's try just copy. Seems to be we're having trouble with. Okay. Let's add that here. Card. Here. Okay. Then else. Card body. Let's add a simple table. Let's make it a simple table. We have a. Let's line this up. Line. Let's save a space. Oops. Extra income. And total. Let's make this true. True. Okay. Column. Let's add some placeholders for the meantime. Okay. Let's just add some dummy data here. Oops. What's wrong? Okay. Dollars and 600. Right. Okay. Let's try how this looks like. Pull up. Yep. We have here. Seems to be fine. Projected monthly income. Let's format our table a little bit. So with table, we can add a class, table, table bordered, save. Let's see how it looks. That's much better. And then what else? So how does it look? Yep. Okay. Let's try setting the class we have a for text alignment. Text then fog text display text utilities. Have that. Okay, here we have text. Okay, it's text start, text end. Let's try that. Let's go back here, text end. And if that this works. It does work. Okay, maybe we shouldn't be adding it here. Let's move this here. Same with the other values. Okay, see how it looks. Nice. Let's see what else we can add. Font size, font weight, bold text. Font weight, bold. Okay, let's try doing that for this bottom section. That's bold. Okay, nice. Okay, now let's do the same thing for this section. Actual monthly. Let's just try copy and pasting this section. So again, for now, this is just all of these are just I guess just dummy data. It's just placeholders. Actual monthly income. Okay, let's copy this entire card. And let's rename actual month. Okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, now we have two sections. So let's add a little bit of gap. So we can do is let me space, add a little space. So utilities, borders, background, spacing. Let's add a bit of margin, top. Okay, still the same as I used to know. Margin top, let's add one. Okay, that be enough? Yep, I think that's enough. Just to create a bit of separation, let's make it 2. Okay, that's much better. Now, on the right side, the projected balance section, let's try and replicate this kind of layout. So, not sure how we can accomplish this. Let's see. What options do we have for Bootstrap? Components. Can try using a grid. Let's see. Yeah. Let's use a grid for this one. Just to exercise ourselves here. Okay. Let's add a grid. class another. We have 3 rows. So first let's add this one. Then again, spend like, oops, go back. So say we have this 12 grids, like 8, 4, 8 columns, and then this one 4 columns. Let's try that one. Call 8. Then the second one, the class, call 4. And with plus checked balance. Okay, let's copy the text. See that. Let's break this and close this one. Make this bold. Okay. Then second column, let's add, for now, let's add a dummy value. 0, 5. Okay. This is wrong. All right. Let's see how look like. Yep. I think we have here. Let's see. Should be fine. Let's add some background. What can we do? Let's see. Options do we have for bootstrap? Okay, BG. Ah, is it possible? What color is close to this one? What kind of color is this? How do we control, like, oops, did I do? So one, oh, fill. Ah, okay. It's filled with this color. I don't know what kind of. Okay, maybe what we can do is color. Let's try background BG dash primary, and then so this is how you use it, BG primary, and then we can add opacity. Ah, like this one. Okay, so opacity 70 BG. Ah, okay. So let's try uh, BG BG primary. Let's do this first. See if it. Okay, now we have that, and then let's change the text color. It's like, it's terrible. Let's make it white. Let's make the text white. How do you set the text color? Text color. Ah, okay. It's text white. Okay, let's add text white. Text white. Text white. And let's add primer. Let's just do that. Let's add a bit of a pad. Adding X, Y, 1. Okay. Let's see how it looks. Okay, that much. It looks like it's much better now. Let's do the same for the third column. Let's just copy and paste this one. Right? See how it will look like. Oh, okay. That's much better. Let's set the text to end. And then let's follow the same for the third and second row. See, set the have here opacity of 7550. Okay, let's try doing that. G opacity 75. Okay, let's change the names. Let's see. Okay, let's try saving this tree. Let's try changing the values to the middle. 064. Let's try saving. See the results. Yeah, that looks like it's much better now. That seems to be going well. Let's copy and paste. Oh, I mean, let's add the BG opacity. 75. Right. Okay. Ah, that's a bit better. And then let's add the last column. I mean, the last row of data. So this one is difference. It's called difference. Difference and then actual minus projected. Again, let's change the dummy value. It's enclosed in parentheses. 341 1 text. What is the color for text danger? Let's add text danger. Okay, let's save. Let's look at how it looks now. Ooh. Let's make it bold. Wait, bold. Okay. Ooh, okay. So yeah, seems to look fine, but hmm, doesn't look Let's change the opacity to 50. Let's try. See how it looks. This one is 50 also. Yep, much better. Let's make it a bit bolder. A bit difficult on the eyes. I don't know about you, but yeah. Okay, refresh. Yeah, it seems to be fine. Okay. So now we have replicated the this section, the top part, these three sections here. Okay. So all of these are just dummy data or dummy numbers. So we add the formula later on once we start moving into the other parts of this uh, template. Okay. So we have that. Let's just save this first. Shall layout for page. Let's add this to our commit code. Now that we have that, we can move on to the next section. So we have here inputs for the different groups of budget. Okay, now we have entertainment. How many groups do we have? Housing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have 12. Okay. So how do we, let's clean this up a bit. Let's remove those unnecessary things. Okay. So let's see. Uh, you also notice that render mode is now added globally, which is in this case, it's been set here. Interactive server. Okay. Yep. So since we have like 12 groups, would it be appropriate if we add 12 different pages for the groups? Okay. Hmm. That would mean like adding 12 individual pages. Okay. I think let's do just one first. So one group. So let's just do this first. Okay, housing. Are there any other groups? Okay. The input groups for housing. So let's try that. So let's add a page. Add Blazor component. Housing. Add. Then let's set the route to housing. Okay. Save this one. Let's modify our navigation. Head on the navigation menu. Okay. Let's change this to housing. Let's name this as housing. Okay. Let's look at some examples, like whether this one. Okay, yeah, typical. Let's add the page title. Page title. See. Okay, let's run this one. See if we can navigate that page. Cool. Now we have housing. Maybe we should change the icon. Let's change the icon. So this case with navigation, we have what's this? It's having bi plus squared. Is that how it? Okay. So here icons. Let's try. Icons. Let's see. See what icons we can use. Like a simple, like, how should we select? Let's try searching for like an icon for a list. List. Yes. Okay. List. Bi list task. Okay. Let's try that. Bi task. Okay. Let's see how it would look like. Why? Doesn't seem to be working. Icon. Uh, hmm. How should we achieve this? This. How is how is it? How do you see? AI business. Is this possible? Is the list nav menu? Oh no. Okay. BI. Is there anything else we can use? Can we navigate to this one? Hmm. So how do you? It's like this, and then let's try and copy paste. Let's see if this works. It's not showing up. Let's try expecting this one. See. How do we accomplish icons? I have no idea. Seems like Yes. Think. Let's try searching icon. Still points to the same thing. Oops. Still points to the same thing. I don't know how to use the icons. Currently, I need to install. Start it. Huh? Need to add bootstrap icon. CDN. Okay. So that means uh, app style sheet. Is the person? Budget. Doesn't. Okay. Maybe I have no idea where I'm going here. What's this? Okay. So let's try this. Let's copy that and let's add it. Okay. Hope this works. Let's try. Oh yeah. Okay. There you go. Now let's fix our nav menu. Maybe we can remove this now. Okay. Hmm. Seems to be not aligned. Uh. hmm. Adding. Hmm. What's wrong? Do you have any other option? Just, uh, let's leave it at that for this time. Okay. We're spending too much time with just this icon. So let's just click this one. Okay. Sure that this page loads up. Now we have our housing. Now let's set up our list of housing. If you have several entries here, housing. Now we have How many categories? One, two. Store this one in a list. Okay. So let's add a new folder. Let's just stop this for a moment. Stop this. Let's add a new folder. Let's name this model. Then let's add class. Let's name this budget item. This class is where we'll be setting up our budget items. For example, this one, each of this one will be an object. Okay. So let's add some properties here. String category decimal projected cost decimal actual cost. Then the difference is, so this seems to be a formula. Projected cost, let's see. So it's projected cost. Okay, it's simple enough. Projected cost minus actual cost. This one. Let's see how this, I don't know, seems to be table housing. Ah, okay. So let's set our budget item as a property. Some reference, but we only set it as a get. Okay. Return projected cost minus actual cost. Okay. Now here let's initialize our housing items. Okay. Let's create a list of budget item. Let's pull this one up. Budget items is equal to list of budget items. Okay. Let's make this fixed. Let's copy these. Let's initialize this as okay. New budget item. Uh, category is equals Okay, let's just close these. S- 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 Okay, visualize budget items. Cool. Now we can do is display it here as a table. Budget items, table row, set up header first. What's that? Four columns of category. Oops, what is happening with this autocomplete? Check that cost, actual cost, then difference. Okay, here let's show the category, check the cost, actual cost, and difference. Oh, right. Let's add a bit of uh, see how it would look like. Let's head to housing. Yep, seems to be working fine. Ah, forgot to enclose this in a body. Okay, body. Okay, should fix it. Let's add a title. Header free housing. Okay, that's it. Yep, have housing is wrong. Okay, now we have different items here. So maybe we could, following here, we could make this as a text, right? Let's try setting this as a text. I don't know if it makes sense. Not this one. Start with the projected cost. So uh, let's look into uh, data binding. Totally forgot how we can do two-way binding. Okay, so we have two-way binding by features. Okay, here two-way binding. Okay, binding band by that. Let's go back. Let's just read page. I'm too lazy. Data bind. With bind razor directive attribute with a field property. Okay, data binding. Okay. Let's do that. Let's add input. Okay. Find projected cost. Okay. Okay, let's try this one. Let's see. Okay. Stop debugging. Let's try again. Go back to housing. Let's say 10. Oh, yeah, it does work. Straight up. Cool. So let's try the rest. Actual cost. Let's add put bind is equal to okay. See if this actually works. Let's try refreshing. This projected cost is 10. Actual cost is 15. Yep. So you have a difference of, yeah, it does work. So seems to be working fine. Okay. Let's fix the look of our input. Form control. Type class form control. Let's just add form control. There, class. Copy, paste. Okay. This should look much better. Nice. Cool. Yep. Okay. So yeah. So I guess yeah, I think we have already consumed an hour for this episode, and this is what we have so far. We have already set up our homepage with like dummy data. We were just focusing on the initial layout of this one, and then we've started uh, gathering input from our different groups of budget items. So the first one we've added is for the housing, and so we will add the rest of the other groups of budget items. We will also fix this icon, which is doesn't seem to be looking good for this one, but yeah, we will fix that soon in our next episode. And so yeah, I hope you didn't get bored following me on this one in this project. So again, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our page so that you get updated with our latest videos. And yeah, let's stop this one for this moment, and yeah, let's regroup and try to continue working on this project. So hope to see you soon again, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the day, everyone. See you soon. Bye bye.